All right, so the next thing we're going to talk about is graphing a function. All right, so we're going to use basically a slope intercept form to graph each of these functions that I'm going to show you today. All right, so we call this slope intercept form. Slope intercept form. That's the form that this function is in. All right, we call it slope intercept form because this is the slope and this is the y-intercept. Okay, I'm going to label that y-intercept. And of course, the y-intercept means that's just where it intercepts or goes through or touches the y. All right, and this would be the slope. So if the function is written like this, all right, this is slope intercept form. All right, so using this form, we're going to graph this. So let's start off by graphing the y-intercept. Right, we should know where -3 is at on the y-axis. So -1, -2, -3 is right here. All right, -1, -2, -3. Don't let these numbers throw you off, okay? Just look at the lines. That's obviously a line there. 1, 2, 3. So this is -3 on the y-intercept. So our function is going to go through this point. Now our slope is 2, 3. So rise over run, right? So we're going to go to the right 3 and up 2. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, and then we're just going to go from the next point. I didn't say that. We'll go from the point that we just put. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2. All right, and then here we'll go backwards this time. 1, 2, and then 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. All right, so I just made a line using my slope and my original intercept point. Yep, trying to keep it as straight as possible. All right, so that is the line for that function. All right, let's do some more. All right, so y-intercept is here, -1, and my slope is -3. So y-intercept should be right here. Okay, and my slope should be a -3. Now notice I'm got to go this way because it's negative this time. All right, my slope is negative, so I have to go. Rise should be 3 and run should be 1. So 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. Make sure you don't get it backwards. 1, 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 2, 3. All right, and I got to go backwards this time. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. 1, 2, 3, 1. It should be down there. All right, so my line should look something like this. Try to keep it as straight as possible. All right. Now notice how the slope is negative, so I have to go to the left 1 and then up 3. All right. One more. Okay. Intercept is -3. Up 1, 2, 3 right here. The slope is 2 this time, so over 1 and up 2. So over to the right 1 and then 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 1, 1, 2, 2. And you don't have to go all the way up. And remember, we got to go backwards when we're going below. All right. And try to connect those points. And your line should look something like that. So this is the function for this. Now, of course, I could have just plugged in a point. I'm going to show you why the intercept is -3. Because if 0 was x, then y would be -3. For example, if I put 0 in for x, my answer would be 0 minus 3, which is -3. So if we had our chart, 0 would give me -3. That's why our y-intercept is always the constant number on the function. All right, and let's plug in a random point 2. 2 times 2 minus 3. That would give me 1, right? So 2 would give me 1. Isn't that what I got here? 2 gives me 1. You should know how to do the X and Y charts from the input and output charts from the beginning.